Alright guys, today's topic is going to be how to zero your red dot optic. This is a pretty simple process for a lot of us, but for those of you beginners out there that have never owned one, may be a little bit confusing for you. So I'm just loosening up the covers for the adjustment knobs, but go over a few of the things you want to check for. Number one, you want to have the ammunition that you're going to be using for whatever purpose you're using. So if it's for home defense, if it's for hunting, whatever, you want to use that same ammunition because every ammo is going to run differently in each gun. So keep that in mind. If possible, you want to have some sort of rest that'll help stabilize the rifle. I just have an old rifle bag here. It's not the best. If you have a bench or even like a lead sled or something like that, that's optimum, but it's not necessary either. And the other thing you want to think about whenever you're zeroing or really firing any kind of precision shots is you want to be mindful of your barrel. You don't want to rest your barrel on anything. You want to rest your hand guards on there. If you have a free float hand guard, that's even better, but you don't need that. But you want to make sure you're not putting your barrel on there because the barrel, when you fire, actually whips a little bit. And if you're resting your barrel on something, it'll change the barrel harmonics, i.e. how that barrel whips when you're firing. So what I do is I fire 2-shot groups just because I don't want to sound cocky, but I mean, I know I can shoot. So my 2 shots will be very close. But if you're a new shooter, you might want to go anywhere from 3 to 5, or 2's fine too. But if you're a new shooter and you're not too sure about your trigger control and things like that, and you're breathing, you may want to shoot a few more shots just to be sure of your group. But anyway, we're going to get into it, and then we're going to walk down to the target and show you guys how to make adjustments. Alright, let's head down. So we're down here at the target, guys. We happen to be shooting 50 meters with the AR-15, 5.56 round, but that doesn't really matter. Whatever zero you're shooting at, just keep it consistent. There's a lot of data out there about what distance is zero, what rifle at. Go ahead and look that up. That's not going to impact how we actually do the zero. What you can see here is this is our center line. So I'm a little bit to the right of it, meaning I have to move the optic to the left or the dot to the left, and I'm also low for where I want to zero, for the distance I'm zeroing at. So we're going to go ahead and move back, and I'll show you how to make those adjustments. All right, so we zoomed in there for you. What you saw there is that we were shooting to the right of the target, and as you can see here on the aim point, it shows the arrow going to the right. That's to move your dot to the right. We want to go the opposite direction of that, but it wasn't much. My guess is at that distance, we're talking maybe 2 clicks. So we'll try that, and that's 2 clicks with your screwdriver. And we were shooting very low. Well, not very low, relatively low, but you can see it was much more so than we were off the center line. So you can see here it says up and an arrow pointing to the, well, towards me, away from you. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in that direction, quite a few clicks, probably 6 or 7, just guessing here. There are little tables for aim points that you can use to get better precision on how many clicks you have to have, and I'll try to put one over at my site or on my Facebook page for you guys to reference. But we're going to go ahead there and fire 2 more shots and see how our groups have changed. Let's check it out. Well, I'm not sure how well it shows up here on the camera, but here was our first 2-shot group, and we moved it up here to our second 2-shot group. That was with 6 clicks and 2 clicks to the left. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do for this distance probably 4 clicks and 1 click to the left and see if we can start drilling that bullseye. All right, time for the adjustment. We'll move it over to the left and go ahead and make those clicks up. Excuse me. See what we get. Our group's moved up, but not quite enough for me. I want to get it up 1 more, right, so we're hitting right in the center. We're about a centimeter low at this point, so we're going to go ahead and adjust it 1 more time. I went ahead and made those adjustments off camera just to keep the video short. We'll get back into it. 2 more shots. We're going to go ahead and take this group and call it zeroed. We had one dead center there and the other one just below it, slightly to the left, but with a non-free floated AR, at 50 meters, that's a good group, in my opinion. For me, anyway. Obviously, if you're a great shooter, yours might be a little better than that, but that's about a 1/2 inch, and I'll take that all day long. Alright guys, I realized that was a real basic video, but that's what I started my channel for at the beginning anyway, is to help out new shooters, select gear, equipment, show them how to use it, and that's what I tried to do here today. Again, we use the Aimpoint PRO for this. You can use any red dot that has similar adjustment knobs. They're all going to be the same basic principles that we used here. Obviously the zero distance is gonna vary a little bit, but you can see these little red dots are pretty accurate when you want them to be. And as always guys, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to post them either here or over at my Facebook page. The Facebook page is a little bit easier for me to respond to you guys because I actually see each comment. YouTube, I sometimes see them, I sometimes don't. It depends how they prompt me. It's kind of insider baseball, if you will. But anyway, go ahead and post those questions or comments either here at YouTube or over at my Facebook channel, and I'll do my best to help you guys out. And thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video, guys.